talk to you a little about figuring out the neck of the guitar. I don't know if you're like me and most people that it's really hard to make sense of the guitar. As a matter of fact, I don't even think it does make sense. But we need some kind of patterns to figure out our way up and down the neck. And the best shapes I think that we can use for those patterns are the regular old open chord shapes. Most of us know the open chords, meaning using open strings. And of all the types of chords on the guitar, there's really only 5 big families: C, G, D, A, and E, because the open strings are involved in all those chords. Let's look at those chords. Here's a C, or this one, either one, G, D, A, and E. And if I want to find all the C chords on the guitar, I'll move up and down the neck through the positions, and starting on a C, it spells the word caged, C-A-G-E-D. So I'll do the C form first, then the A form, then the G form, then the E, and then the D. And here we go. Here's the C form of the C chord. To find the next form, I'm going to bar where this one ends up, right here, and play the A form. I'm going to use one finger because my hands are so big. There's the A form. C-A-G is the next letter, so I'm going to bar here where this chord leaves off. Then I'm going to play the G form. Still a C chord, it looks like a G chord. C-A-G-E is the next one, so where this one leaves off, I'm going to bar right here, and there's my E form. Next form, the last form in the sequence is the D form, so I'm going to bar where this is and play the D chord right here. And then it would start over again with the C and so forth. If I start on the D, here's D. So I have to spell the word caged again, start with the C chord right here. A, G, E, and then the D. Well, that simplifies it a lot. It means we got to learn 5 forms, and it also means that every time I learn the 7th on one of those forms, I can apply it anywhere on the neck to that form. So looking at C7s, for example, here's C7, then here's the A7 version, the G7 version, the E7 version, and the D7 version. It's really important to know that you don't have to play all the strings or all the notes. It's not about being able to play the chord, like this chord, for example, the G form. It's about knowing where the notes are so that you can extract the notes that you need, because most of the time you need 3 or 4 notes. So I don't need this whole chord. I could do this, for example. Or, like Hendrix, right? Where I'm not fingering the whole chord, just using parts of it. So that's where chord theory helps. You find out which notes are repeating, redundant, and you eliminate the repetitions so you only get the notes that you need. And playing less notes is always a good idea. You know, thinning it out so that you can concentrate on what sounds good. Less is more. So learn the forms, and then learn where the 7ths and 9ths, 6ths and things are. And then you'll have some kind of glue for the neck to where you can find your place on the neck at any time. And the longer you do it, the more you start seeing the neck as one whole network. So this icon, using the shapes of the chords, the visual shape of the chord, is a great way to learn where all the chords on the neck are and kind of the organization of the neck. And we call that caged.